let's kind of write down what we're going to write down in the notes, and then we'll get to the whiteboards. The whiteboards are where it's going to be like, oh yeah, okay. All right, today we are going to rotate an object. And a rotation means we're going to turn it. Today the object is not going to look like it started. Maybe it will, but most of the time it will not look exactly like it starts. Okay? So, before we get to that, let's talk about this. We are going to either rotate an object clockwise or counterclockwise. Somebody help me out. Which direction does the clock go, Isaiah?
Right.
It goes to the right. Everybody look up here. Clocks go this direction. So if I tell you to rotate something clockwise, your first movement should be to the right. So I'm going to put turn right. You'll see what I mean in a minute. And if we want to go counterclockwise, wouldn't that be the other direction?
Right.
That would be moving to the left. Turn to the left. All right, so we're either going to be turning to the right or to the left. Now let's talk about degrees. We are either going to turn it 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270 degrees, or 360 degrees. Now here is where the whiteboard is about to become very handy. Are you with me? Everybody look up here. Everybody look up here. If I want to rotate something 90 degrees, I just turn it one time. There's a 90-degree rotation. Are you with me? If I want to turn something 180 degrees, I'm going to turn it two times. 1, 2. Are you with me? If I want to turn something 270, I'm going to go one turn. There's 90, 180, and 270. Are you with me? If I want to turn something 360, how many turns is that?
4.
1, 2, 3, and 4. That would be a 360-degree rotation. Are you with me? So the first thing you need to know is how many degrees we're rotating. And the second thing you need to know is which direction we're going. Because we're either going right, 90, or we could go left, 90. Are you with me? So, 90 degrees is one turn. 180 degrees is 2 turns. 270 is 3 turns. And 360 is 4 turns. Questions so far? Now, let's actually get to the whiteboards and do some actual rotations. So now, you can put your notes away, pull out the whiteboard, and on your whiteboard, draw me an X and a Y axis, please. Right down the middle, right through the top. You need something like that. All right, I'm going to put a picture up here on the board. I want you to put the points on your graph, and then we'll rotate it in just a second. Let's start with something simple. Let's put a point right here at 1, 1. Let's put a point right here at 1, 3. And let's put another point over here at 4, 1. And then connect the 3 dots to make a nice triangle. So let's start with that picture on your whiteboard. Your picture should look just like this. Any questions so far? All right, now the homework will tell you how many degrees you're rotating, and they'll tell you what direction. So let's rotate this first one 90 degrees clockwise. So here's what we do. Pick up your whiteboard. What direction is clockwise? To the right. Close your marker. We're going to turn this board 90 degrees to the right. One turn. Boom. This is what picture I should draw on my homework. The triangle needs to look exactly like this. Are you with me? So, on your homework, you're going to have the original picture here. You're going to use the whiteboard to see what the new picture should look like, and then replicate it on your paper. So, this is now the x-axis. Are you with me? This is now the y. So the first point I should have is at 1, -1. 1, -1, right there. The next point, this one, should be at 1, -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down to -4 and put another point. And then the last point should be right here. That's at 3, -1. Boom, and now I connect my picture, and that is what a 90 degrees rotation clockwise would look like for that triangle. We started here. 90 degrees clockwise means the triangle now should be in this quadrant and should be facing exactly the way I've got it facing. Are you with me? The whiteboards are a big help in this lesson, because you can see what the picture should look like once you rotate it. Does that make sense? Now, I've tried it with just the notes, because you can turn your paper, your homework, 90 degrees. But it's really hard to know where the new one goes. But you can also do that. Just draw this one, where it goes, and then you got to put the other one back in too. It's much harder without the whiteboards, I promise. Trust me. Brains started blowing up and stuff. It was not good. Kids are like, what? Okay. Any questions so far? Let's do another one. Erase that picture. Let's do the letter L. So put a point at -3, 3. Another point at -3, 1. And another point at -1, 1. And let's make the letter L right there. So draw in the letter L. On your whiteboard. Should look just like that before you start. Now we're going to rotate this 270 degrees counterclockwise. So, pick up your board. Which direction are we going? Left. So there's 90, 180, 270. This is what the picture should look like on my homework that I need to draw in. Are you with me? Close your markers. You ain't writing. Killing my markers. Can you believe them? Kids. Okay. So, I need to replicate this picture in this quadrant right here. It's in the top right quadrant. Y'all agree? Don't put it here, don't put it here. It goes here. So, let's redraw it on our homework. This one would now... I'll tell you what. Here's what y'all can do. Turn yours back the right way. And I'll leave mine here so we can see what the new one's going to look like. I should have a point at 1, 1 right there. 1, 1. My next point should be at 1, 3 right there. 1, 3. And then the last point should be at 3, 3. And I'm going to make the L go up and that way. Are you with me? Okay, questions? Let's do one more. The whiteboards are awesome for this. Would you agree? Because they give your brain the picture that you need to put for the final answer, as long as you rotate it the right number. All right, let's do one more. We haven't done 180 yet. We'll talk about 360 in just a minute. All right, for this next one, let's put a rectangle down here. So go to 1, -1. Go to 1, -3. Go to 4, -1. And 4, -3. And connect the box to make a rectangle. So put me a rectangle in that box in quadrant 4. And I'm going to put a little distinguishing mark on it. So your box should look like this. Let's put 2 little marks on the bottom of that box, because I want to see which way the box turns. So just put 2 little marks on the bottom of the box. Yours should look just like mine. Put 2 marks down here. All right, this time, let's go 180 degrees clockwise. So let's pick up our board. Which way is clockwise? Right. To the right. Let's go 90. That's what it would look like for 90. There's 180. Here's the picture I'm going to put on my homework. The box needs to be in this top left quadrant. And which way do the little sticks need to go? Oh, so let's draw it in there. So I need a point at -1, 1, -1, 3, -4, 1, and -4, 3. And let's draw the box. And where would the sticks go? On the top. Boom. And there is 180 degrees clockwise rotation. Any questions? Doesn't matter what picture I start with. Draw the picture on your whiteboard. Turn the whiteboard what it says. Reproduce the new picture on your homework. Boom. You should get a really nice grade. Any questions? Nope. That is the easiest way in the world to do a rotation.